Ah, what a nice early day to get started, huh? Wandering around, just exploring in this new world that I made, killing slimes and stuff, going this way, doing stuff. Wait a minute. I should get out my gun, and why do I say that? Well, welcome to the Hallow, MinminTerraria fans! Hey everybody, welcome back to MinminTerraria. I'm Minmin, and this is obviously the Hallow, and everything hates me, and I ran out of mana because of reasons. Oh, so slow. Oh, I hate Pixies, by the way. I hate to play with them too. It's so awesome, and it's the only hard mode weapon I have. So I keep using it all the time because, you know, it's the only hard mode weapon I've got. I mean, look at this. 10 damage. Really? 10 damage. I mean, it does get the job done, eventually. I'm not sure if that pixie wants to eat my soul or not. This one does, how oh, no, I guess not. Okay. Ah! No! He silenced me! I really need to make myself a sword soon. This takes forever! Jeez Louise. Anyway, as you can tell, I fought the wall of flesh on this world already. No, I don't have a recording for it. There's a sneeze that's stuck in my sinuses and it won't come out. God, I hate those types of sneezes. They're like there and they're like, lol, I'm gonna sneeze. And I'm like, I have to sneeze, oh no! And I stop talking and then the sneeze doesn't come. Leave me alone! You fiend! I have not been faring very well against these pixies with my molten armor, but that's okay. Why am I going underground? Because I have a death wish. That and the underground Hallow song is pretty cool. I was originally going to open this video underground, but I wanted the Hallow to be a bit of a surprise. And if you couldn't tell, no, this is not my original world. This is a different world where, obviously, I fought the wall of flesh, and this is the Hallow. Duh. Ooh, Demonite. Down there. Ah! How dare you follow me? So much pixie dust. Now, I don't want to go too far, which way is this? West? Don't want to go too far west because there's corruption that way and, well, not quite, equipped for that. Whoa, a digger. I think I'll just adhere myself up here and wait for him to come back. If he's coming, oh, there he is. Haha! Hey, there's a pixie down there. As you can see, the underground Hallow has not spread very far. It's pretty much to like right where I'm standing down here. And that's about it. Toxic sludge. That's not happening. Oh god, there's one underwater. There's two of them! Ugh. I don't think I want the money that badly. Something tells me I'm gonna regret that, but for now, I'm not even gonna bother. So yeah, I hope you guys have been doing alright. As for me, like I was mentioning... Come back. As I was mentioning earlier, I fought the wall of flesh on this particular world, just so I could show off the Hallow. That, and I wanted to see if I could do it on my own. I can. funny story about the Wall of Flesh fight, though. Turns out the corruption spreads much faster than the Hallow does. And, as I'll demonstrate in a few seconds, upon returning home, the corruption not only spreads incredibly fast, but it will consume you and everything you love if you live underground. You'll see why I say that in a second. 16? No, I need more than 16. Why am I gathering pearlstone? Because it's pretty. And sometimes I like being a stereotypical girl. And to be honest, I'm waiting for some pearl sand so I can make pearlstone bricks and convert my house. Or actually, you know what? I'm tempted to make it out of pearlstone blocks so I can protect my little area from the corruption. I have to place 200 blocks, however. I'm not sure if my house is that big or not. But as I was saying, the hard mode corruption, it will consume you and everything you love if you're not careful. Unfortunately, I was not careful. I did not know that it would spread that fast, that voraciously. And, well, why don't I show you instead of talk about it? There's copper there, and why is the torch on the copper? That makes no sense. I don't know what possessed me to do that. It's probably just placing torches that I placed one there and didn't think about it until... Stay away from me. Oh, you get stuck. Haha. You can't get me. Neener. Come back. I doubt anything's gonna drop any souls of light for me though. I don't think I'm down far enough. Come back. There we go. Let's see. Someone asked me yesterday while I was streaming the Wall of Flesh fight, why don't you just smash demon altars? Well, the only one I found that isn't in the corruption was near the corruption, and I was told not to go anywhere near the corruption if I could help it, which is why when I'm showing you what I'm about to show you, you'll understand why it is I haven't fought the Wall of Flesh a second time. The first time I fought him, it was actually a very good fight. I wound up not taking as much damage as I thought I would. I had tons and tons of potions, like, you know, healing potions just in case. But, I wound up surviving better than I thought I would. By the way, that little outcropping was like that originally. I just changed it, but whatever. The fight, it was a decent fight. I actually wound up doing really well. I think at most I only wound up taking like 40 damage. Not even. But, like, I was screaming about how my bullets were only doing like 20 damage. But, like, the whole fight was 2 minutes long. From me summoning it to me defeating it. It was roughly 2 minutes. Maybe 2.5 minutes. But it was easy nonetheless. Now, before I go down here, I'm gonna have my magic mirror ready, simply because I'm gonna hit the well, I'm not even gonna hit the bottom. I'm just gonna show you what it is I'm talking about, then I'm coming back up here, because this recording technically isn't about this world. I just wanted to show off a Hallow fail. That happens to me a lot, by the way. If you were ever wondering, do you use your magic mirror by accident? Yes, a lot. Now, if I'm lucky, it hasn't spread upward too far. But, we'll see what happens. La 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 la. I'm almost scared to find out how far up it's come. Yep. It's spread a lot. Yep, this is all corruption, by the way. Oh, my dog's barking. She scared me. Oh, Max, don't do that to me, man. But yeah, that's why I haven't fought the Wall of Flesh a second time. Because where I would end the Underground Corruption song is still playing really quiet in the background. That's happened to me like 3 times now. But once the song actually finishes playing, it won't be there anymore. But I was told not to do the Underground Corruption by myself if I can help it. So if I do finally get, and I've been saying this 100,000 times, as soon as my sister and I figure out a way to get our server working again, a friend of mine agreed to smash the demon altars for me, and then he agreed to help me go exploring so I won't get myself killed and frustrated, and then, you know what, fuck Terraria, and then stop playing because, again, for months, because hard mode is hard. But everyone's like, hard mode is supposed to be hard. Yeah, but it kind of sucks right off the bat. Because you have to fight enemies that are like 3 or 4 times stronger than you are. With like the armor that you fought the Wall of Flesh in. Which is 9 times out of 10 molten armor. You know, if that. Some people don't even do it in molten armor. They just, you know, gear up in like their magic casting or their melee or their ranged armor. Let's see. It's jungle armor, molten armor, jungle armor, meteor armor. I want to say shadow armor is also on that tier. I'm not sure. It's the tier before molten armor. I know that much for sure. Some people do it in that armor, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have a death wish. But hard mode, as I've said, it's hard. I have not even been in the Hallow at night. I make sure that I'm at home at night. And my arms dealer sells shotguns now. Shotgun is, what is it, red? Yeah. Here's my pwn hammer. It was tiny and now it's savage. Is that purple? I have a blue something. There it is. That's blue. This is pink. Okay, so that is purple. Pwn hammer. I was told the only thing the pwn hammer is really good for is the demon altars, and that's about it. I was also told until I get like a cobalt drill, I should just not even worry about the using the not the drill. A cobalt chainsaw, I think it is. Yeah, once I get a cobalt chainsaw, I can get rid of my ham axe. But I'm like, but I love my ham axe. Although it is kind of convenient trying to take down walls like around this house, and then I accidentally like cut into the house, and I'm like, oops. Sorry, house. The house is all angry at me, and you know. Only have 74 pearl stone. The Hallow could spread faster. I just wish I had some hollowed seeds. That way I could switch accessories real quick. Oh, come in. I just wish I had some hollowed seeds so I could make some holy water to purify that elevator I made. I was not expecting the corruption to spread that fast. Hi, doggy. Bunny friend! Oh, bunny friend. Killed on bunny friend's grave. So sad. Now that I think about it, I haven't really eaten anything today. Uh-oh. 7 damage. And this sword has no knockback. Wow, my Molten Hamax is doing more damage than my Muramasa did. That's pretty sad. I'm sorry. No. But killing things like the possessed armor takes forever without my gun. Okay, admittedly it takes forever with the gun, but it takes even more forever without it. Leave me alone. And I don't have any wooden platforms. That's weird. I usually do have some. I know I have some in that chest though. But as you can see, on hard mode, the easy mode, normal mode, whatever mode they are, enemies still spawn. But what would a Terraria night be without the zombies? I mean, it wouldn't even be a Terraria night. That's like Minecraft without the creepers. Plus 3% melee speed. Precise shackle. I've never actually gotten an intrepid anything. Why do I always do that? I keep swinging the wrong thing. Oh, I'm full of mana now. Whoa. I'm so used to just like clicking that I keep forgetting that this thing is auto fire. In honor of Bunny Friend. He was a good guy. Poor Bunny Friend. Grinding money for great justice, and it's not even midnight yet. So, I'm not sure when it is I'm gonna be able to get those demon wings that I want. Oh, I'm suspecting, like, never. Oh, great. That wandering eye seems pretty angry. Now, those wandering eyes, as you've probably been able to see already, they're like mini eyes of Cthulhu. Oh, zombie, I don't care about you guys. You guys are nothing. I beat the wall of flesh, so your argument isn't valid. See? Touching one of those possessed armors, I think they're called possessed armors. That does like 30 damage to me. Every contact, 30 damage. And the zombies will even drop more money. Night is 3/4 of the way over, and I feel a little overwhelmed. This is easier when I had plain mana potions, so I wouldn't get potion sickness. Why does the right turn around when you hit it? What? I guess that's his way of dealing with knockback. He looks away from you. He's like, I can't stand it no more. Ooh. Dang. That zombie was almost dead. Anyway, I think. Dead. I'm starting to think that that wandering eye is immune to fire. I haven't actually looked that up. Ooh. Okay, it's 1%. I thought it was 2. Huh. Ooh. You know, out of the possessed armor and the wandering eye, I think I'd rather kill the wandering eye because it flies. Ooh. I mean, they're both of great importance, don't get me wrong, but woo. Try to dodge these guys as much as possible while I get my mana back. And there it is. Top the tank, let's roll! I'd really like some crystal shards so I can upgrade my lightsabers. Lightsabers? No, they're not lightsabers. They're phase sabers. Phase sabers. I've got company. There we go. Let's see. When am I gonna fight the wall of flesh on my main world? When my sister finally gets our server working. So when can you expect to see me in any sort of cobalt ever? Not anytime soon. I've said before I am no explorer, and I would prefer to keep myself alive, because then, you know, the enjoyment of the game is higher, rather than me, you know, dying constantly trying to get to one stupid thing. Ammo is extra. Yeah, I don't think selling my watch would be a good idea. Oh man, I have to make some potions. We'll have to go to my other world anyway. I guess I'll take this with me, and the fish, and the mushroom, and move this stuff. Oh, that's pearlstone. There we go. That stuff can stay here. Take the thorns potion with me, and the shadow key. Oh, funny thing about the invisibility potion. Oh, let me take off the wings. It's not as funny if I'm wearing the wings, because then you can actually see me, or see where I am. And there we go. You'd be amazed at how easily I can still get around my world without the wings on. Now, I do take a lot of fall damage, but... Alright. Wait, nah. Boop. Where'd I go? Oh, there I am. Huh, isn't that neat? Wearing the familiar set and using the invisibility potion will make you completely invisible. Now, if I take it off, not as cool an effect, huh? I mean, if you're wearing any sort of like, here, I'll show you instead of explaining it. Go back to my home world really quick. I'm invisible! Oh, by the way, this was the project I didn't want anyone knowing about. The Heroes set. Yeah! Oh, hey! I'm invisible. I'm not sure if I actually pointed out that this is what I was doing when I was making that secret project or not. I'm pretty sure I did last video I recorded. Oh, I should empty my inventory, huh? But yeah, invisibility potion other than, you know, the obvious lol factor it's not really worth much. To be honest, I only use them when I'm bored. So yeah, I really don't have any use for them other than that. Putting on the familiar set, putting my wings back on, because the buff, quote unquote, is gonna wear off soon anyway, so. Now, where did I put that fairy dust? There it is. Put my watch away. In this drawer here. I think the potions are in this chest? Yes. No, not you. Let's see. Mana potion was bottles, gel, and fallen stars, I think. And then I need that. Oh, wait. I went one floor too high. Why did I bring goldfish with me if I were just gonna sell them? Because I was gonna sell them anyway, so might as well bring them over to my world. I mean, mana crystal, consumable, permanently increases maximum mana by 20. Unfortunately, I already have the maximum amount of mana, which is 200. 200. Oh, I ran out of bottles. Darn it. I was able to make 21 mana potions. I have all these restoration potions. Might as well convert those and these healing potions too. And I gotta get sand now. Darn it. Why do I do such things to myself? Oh well. Just allow me a moment to sort out my potions. Stack of 20, fine. Gel here. Lesser restoration goes there. Mushrooms go in here. Fallen star goes here for lack of anywhere else to put it. Why do I have mushrooms in that chest? Because of reasons. But this is also a good opportunity for me to show off how... Well, it's not really OP. I mean... OP is means overpowered, by the way, in case you weren't sure or didn't know, or like, what's OP? I like explaining things like that just in case, you know, not all the viewers are like super... I'm not gonna say super smart, or like super involved with things like that, but yeah, I was a regular eater of souls. I think I shot it, what, twice, 3 times? So it's basically like my Muramasa. That was a tiny eater. That wasn't a very good example. Hey! Here we go. Here's the Eater of Souls. Eater of Souls is like what? 1-2 hits. See? It's about on the same level. It's a little bit more powerful, not by much. Well, here's a big Eater. 1, 2, 3. 3 hits. So we'll compare it like that. Ow. As soon as one of them decides to hey. I think one is an Eater, one is a big Eater. Where do they go? Yeah. So one is an Eater, regular Eater. One is an Eater. Oh, hey. 2 big Eaters. See? That was 2. It's just too bad they don't sit still long enough for me to actually be able to show that off. But, I hope you kind of get what I mean now. It's kind of confusing even to me, don't worry. But what I'm trying to say is it's not that overpowered in comparison to my Muramasa. The Muramasa is still really good for like pre-hard mode. Post-hard mode, well, is it even post-hard mode? After hard mode is activated, I should say. The Muramasa becomes laughable in terms of its damage. Which sucks because, as you've seen, I rely on this sword heavily for everyday chores such as cutting the grass, mowing the lawn. Hey, sand that really shouldn't be here. Boop. No. Boop. No. Okay, fine, you can stay there. Kind of startled me. Oh no. But hopefully this will make the underground. I was going to say, hopefully this would make the underground jungle much easier. And I was about to go and, you know, do underground jungle part 2. However, the blood moon has risen, and I'm not sure I want to deal with underground jungle mobs during the blood moon. But hopefully, because it's a blood moon, the good doctor will decide to pay us a visit. I heard he makes house calls, but only, you know, for the really sickly. No, seriously, this sword has like literally no knockback. In a way, I kind of hate it. Hey, it's a full moon tonight too. If this were hard mode, there'd be werewolves everywhere. Werewolves all day, every day. Speaking of werewolves, I was watching this guy at 4 earlier, that's the way of it. And every time I think of werewolves in Terraria now, I'm expecting one of them to show up dressed up like Fenric. And I'm like, if the Terraria devs are any sort of like awesomely cool, in one update eventually, there'll be like a rare spawn where one of them will be wearing Fenric's jacket and it'll be a droppable item. And I will just die. I was like, I am the happiest fangirl in the history of fangirls ever. Like, yes. But until then, I'm gonna be Link! As soon as I'm done playing around with my familiar set, because, yeah. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering, wait a minute, weren't your colors green at one point? Yeah. But I have a character editor just so I can change my character's colors when I get bored of them. And I got bored of green. My original colors were actually... My original colors were, red. If I remember correctly. And then I changed them to green. And now they're orange. So who knows what color I'll be next time you see me. Probably orange still. It takes me a while to get sick of the colors. Her skirt will always be the same color though. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but her hair is a slightly darker color now too. and her eyes are slightly lighter. Not by much, but or her eyes aren't lighter by much, but her hair is much darker than it was before. I tried to get the tried to get the lighter orange as light as I could without making it like white, and that's about as light as I could get it to go. In the character editor, the colors are much more muted, so it made it look like I was really like pale. But yeah, her skin tone she needs a tan, but not a very bad one. And I have like, I'm not sure if you saw on the menu, but I have like 3 different characters. One of them is like my newbie character. I don't use her that often. Like, I just made her a few nights ago, actually. Whoa, and suddenly there were eyes everywhere. The jungle has eyes that are all dead. Anyway, I made another character to do an adventure map with a friend of mine, like literally a couple nights ago. And I remade her because she had souls of sight. And I was like, can I just keep these? And he's like, you know your conscience is gonna let you do that. And I'm like, right. So I deleted her and remade her with the same name, same colors, everything. I really wanted to keep those souls of sight though. I mean, can't even use them yet, really. I mean, everything that you need souls of sight for is like, you know, really deep. Well, it's not really deep in the hard mode, but it's relatively deep in the hard mode.